Welcome back to the Real Quick with Mike Swick podcast. Today we have the most requested person ever. I don't think he needs any introduction whatsoever. He is pound for pound in my book the greatest fighter to ever live in the sport of MMA. My teammate, my brother, just an absolute wonderful human being. And he's fighting in one of the biggest fights ever on October 24th, next weekend, at UFC 254, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Habib, welcome to the show again, brother.
Yeah, what's up, brother? How are you?
Good, man, good. So you're now in Abu Dhabi. You just got there for fight week.
Yeah, we just come here like 5-6 hours ago. Right now we're in quarantine.
Okay.
And we're in Abu Dhabi.
So how do you feel about your fight coming up? How's everything going? How'd the camp go?
Everything is good. Feeling great. Next 5 days, I'm going to focus on my cutting weight. And of course, I have to do too much media stuff, but everything is good. I'm just focused and ready to go. And, very exciting about fight. Very exciting, and I can't wait.
Yeah, it's been great watching your camp. You have such a good support staff with all your brothers and your cousins and your family. It's great watching. I watch your series on YouTube, and I'm watching Javier's videos, and it's really cool watching you and how much fun you have while training so hard as I know you do.
Yeah. It's because we're very close with each other, like with my brothers, with my teammates, with Coach Jav, we're very close with him. And that's why always our camp go very, very good, very fun, very interesting. And of course, we train so hard too.
Yeah. But I take it from the last episode, you guys don't like big snakes, it looks like.
Someone bring to inside the gym big snakes. It was crazy.
That's a huge snake, man. Where did they find a snake that big? That's like 12 feet or something.
But I don't know about other guys, but I never saw this big snake. Yeah. Never ever.
Not in the gym.
I don't like too much snake, and that's why it was big surprise for all of us.
Who was the most scared? I know Zuba was scared for sure.
Zubo scared. Usman don't like snake, It's no, I don't like snake too, And but it's crazy.
So crazy. So is Javier getting cocky now that he's getting all famous, or are y'all just giving him a hard time? A little cocky?
Little bit. Yeah, a little bit about all this luxury stuff, like fashion. About his he become famous now. Sometimes very hard to catch up with him. It's coach now is on different level.
Yeah, way different. How is the UAE and the UFC treating you guys? Because it looks like just a luxury camp situation with you guys. The way they're treating you. Obviously, you did your own camp in Dubai by yourself with your team. How has that been?
It's we have second time. I have second time I'm fighting here in UAE, and I have my training camp here, my second time, and they treat us like I never saw like this before. This is on different level. I always think Dagestan, they love hospitality, everything, but when I come here, I understand in UAE everything is on different level.
Yeah,
it's They treat us very well. They treat us like everything what I need, what we all team need, we have. It's everything was perfect.
And what is the big difference has been as far as not being at AKA? I know you were in Dagestan for 6 weeks, and then you were in UAE for a month, I think. But what's the big difference of training in Dagestan and the UAE versus your normal fight camp in AKA? What are a couple of the bigger differences for you?
Not too much. We have cage. We have same mates, same teammates. Coach Javier is here. Nothing changed. But only one thing is San Jose is a little bit boring, But at the same time, I love San Jose.
Yeah,
I love training there. I have very good energy when I was there. Always, with all teammates. With this gym, I have so many memories with this gym. It's like I love San Jose camp. If I fight in US, of course I have to make San Jose like in San Jose training camp.
Right.
But this time I have fight here in Abu Dhabi. That's why we like 1.5 months before the fight we move here, because going to San Jose like couple 2 weeks jet lag and come back 2 weeks jet lag. It was a little bit hard for us because with this pandemic stuff, and that's why we come here like directly.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. What I mean, I know a little bit more obviously than most, being on Team AKA and everything. But what is a typical training day for you? I guess in this situation that you're in now, like a typical day before now. Obviously, this is fight camp, but leading up until this point, what is a typical day for you, morning till night, as far as training goes?
You talk about here in Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, for this fight camp.
Yeah. Yeah, for this fight camp, like typical, it's like we change, like we make like morning 10 a.m. We make MMA training, like we come gym,
Mm-hmm.
like sparring drills, like striking drills, wrestling drills, like grappling, wrestling, like all MMA stuff we're doing morning and night. And the night we're doing only cardio,
Right.
like meets, bike, running, like bag, work on ground and pound conditioning, like we're doing this stuff night time, like 7, 8 p.m. It was a little bit different for us, but this time, because in AK we train 12 and 7,
Right.
but here we train 10 and 7 night.
Yeah.
This is only things we change, and other things like all same, all hard work. How it's like every day training twice,
Yeah.
all the time, 2 hour morning, 2 hour night.
Mm-hmm.
This is always was hard, and nothing changed. Only hard training.
And what about, so now it's about a week before you fight. This is Sunday. You fight next weekend, the 24th. What is fight week going to be like for you between now and then fight time, as far as training and cutting and stuff?
No, right now, like only like all hard work is finished.
Right.
Now is begin like cutting weight. Like now is like mental game. Most important right now is
Right.
mental game working, because fight week you think about fight, you think about cutting weight, you focus, you think about your shape, you think about everything. And now it's like you have to be focused, you have to be strong in your mental, and stay ready everywhere. Like don't become too exciting, don't think about too much fight, just relax, cutting weight, make weight, then going to the cage and do championship style fight, and right now I'm focused on cutting weight.
And going on that, as far as your focus, like for me, like I try to keep my mind off of fighting a lot during fight week. For you, when you say staying focused on fight week, what is the focus? What is the focus that you're trying to keep your mind at? Like I've been in the back room with Kane, and Kane sleeps. He sleeps in the back room before the fight. So it's like, what is your focus during fight week to make you focus? Like, what are you actually focusing on? Staying away from the fight, not thinking about it, not getting excited. Obviously, cutting weight.
No, it's like, yeah, like cutting weight is most hard things, but I think more than cutting weight, like mental. You have to control your emotional. It's
Yeah.
like you say, like Ken sleeping. Like a lot of fighters don't sleep. Sometimes fighters like couple days before the fight they sleep very bad. Even if they
That was
sleep,
me.
they sleep only couple hour.
Yeah.
And you can't do this. You have to make rest your body. But if your mental is not relaxed, your body gonna be nervous too.
Yes.
If your mental relax, your body gonna relax, rest, sleep, recovery, because sleep is most important thing. Like fight week, you have to sleep earlier, wake up, training, sleep, wake up, training, sleep, follow diet, and control your emotional. This is like very important, very important. Like I always say to my young brothers, young fighters for my team, hey, MMA is not about like about your skill, about your punching, like wrestling, like something. This is about first. This is about mental.
Yeah.
Only second. This is about skill.
Right. Yeah, and speaking of cutting weight and everything, what is your favorite, just off topic a little bit, what is your favorite diet food that you can actually have? And then what is your favorite cheat meal when you get done with the fight? Like, what is the first thing you go to?
Like I love, I like all food, but after fight, but I don't eat diet food because like last 1 month I eat only diet food. That's why it's like a little bit you're tired with all think about diet, something like. But about cheat meal, like some burger,
Yeah, of
ice
course.
cream, like everything what we can't eat, everything what we miss, in cutting weight. And right now, honestly, I don't wanna eat. I don't do nothing. I just my motivation is like making weight. Always when when scale show my weight is like low,
Yep.
like this is giving me good energy.
Yeah.
And that's why I perfectly follow my diet. And it's like eat like champion, sleep like champion, train like champion, and
Yeah.
fight like champion. So like
Absolutely.
we have to follow everything perfectly.
And something that's a little bit different about this camp, you're training hard to fight Justin Gaethje, obviously, but with the COVID situation and all the stuff that could possibly come up, Michael Chandler entered the picture, and he's a possibility where he could pop in and fight you on a week's notice. How did you prepare any different, or are you just preparing hard for everyone no matter what? Or was there any kind of difference because of him jumping in the picture like that?
Honestly, no matter what,
Yeah,
if
that's what I
I
thought.
if I'm ready to be world champion, like undisputed, doesn't matter who, like tall, short, striker or wrestler, I have to beat everybody,
Yep.
and only I have to for become world champion, like for defend my title, I have to beat anyone in the world next Saturday.
Yes.
Doesn't
Absolutely.
matter Michael Chandler or Justin Gaethje or other opponent. Like I don't care about this. If something happen and Michael Chandler jump in, okay, welcome, no problem. But Coach Javier say if Michael Chandler gonna jump in, he want I fight only stand up. He say I believe you can beat him only stand up. With Justin Gaethje, everyone knows I'm gonna wrestle with him.
Yeah.
You have to be careful because I know Justin is very good on stand up, on his foot, on his kick, on his punch, timing, everything. What he showed his last fight when he fight with Tony Ferguson, it's mean like I have to wrestle with him. I don't need to change nothing, but Coach has say if Michael Chandler come in, I want you to fight with him stand up.
Yeah.
I, do, I don't know he joke or no, but
Well, it's cool you don't care about your game plan getting out there because you're so good. You can just tell people what you're going to do and then just go out there and do
yeah,
it. There's no secret.
no secret.
All right, guys, I want to take a second to thank our sponsors. I'll do it briefly for you guys. I know you want to get back to the interview. Our first one is FitRow by Khabib, our guest today. Khabib, he's behind this, his whole team and family. He himself is part of this company. It is FitRow protein bars. They have bars, they have cookies, they have all kinds of treats, and it is 100% top-notch quality from the production to the ingredients, everything. Everything is 100%. Obviously, if Habib's behind it, you know it's good. And so go to fitroo.com, FITROO.com, and they have all the information you need to get your bars. Our next sponsor is Manscaped, the official trimmer of the UFC and the official trimmer of the Real Quick with Mike Swick podcast now. Manscaped is the best below-the-waist trimmer on the market. I think there's no doubt about that. You can go to manscaped.com to find out all the information that you need, manscaped.com. Enter code QUICK, and you get 20% discount and free shipping because we're cool like that. And they let you know that I sent you. Supports the podcast, supports them. You get the best groomer, and you save money. Boom, right to your door, free. And as always, this podcast is brought to you by AK Thailand, the world's premier luxury training resort in Phuket, Thailand. We are open. There is obviously a situation with the pandemic where the borders are closed, so everybody can't come in, but it's ending soon. I promise you guys it's ending soon. It's been like 8 months already. They're gonna figure this out, and the borders are gonna open soon. So we're still offering the 30% discount at akthailand.com. You can get all the information there. If you have any questions, you can email us at info@akthailand.com, and we can answer anything that you want, give you any information, updated status on maybe when the borders are going to open, the products that we have, the sell. We can start booking you a 6-month or 12-month visa if you want to get that processed in time so that when the quarantine's over, you can come live in Thailand for a while and stay in paradise and get away from that house and that quarantine and wherever you're from. So definitely check out akthailand.com, and I'll see you soon.
What's up, everybody? I am here in Thailand. This is the first time I've ever been here. Been dying to come here for years. Mike Swick, he's one of the big reasons he's been trying to pull me down here. What he built down here, aka Thailand, is incredible. There's people here from all over the world. You can train mixed martial arts here, jiu-jitsu. They have weightlifting, they have cardio, and obviously they have Muay Thai, boxing, everything. I'm telling you guys, I know everybody wants to go to Thailand because Thailand's so cool, but you can't come to Thailand without coming to AKA Thailand. Come on.
With Justin, obviously he's claimed that his footwork is too good. He's not going to get backed into the cage, and he's going to sprawl all your shots. I know how you shoot and reshoot and reshoot and reshoot. So I see the answer to that. But what do you say to that when he says that's what's going to happen? He's going to stuff his shots. His footwork's too good for you to back him up, and he's going to be able to land the strikes.
I think he know and I know. If you fight with wrestler, like we have so much pressure, you can't just come middle of the cage and beginning like make crazy fight, because wrestler gonna take you down.
Yeah.
You have to move. You have to move. I think he gonna use all this camp, and for this fight, I think he gonna use like a lot of footwork, jab, stay away from me. Like make me miss. It's like same thing. I think like with Tony Ferguson, because Tony Ferguson he like pressure too.
Yeah.
And I think with me it's gonna be same thing, but only one thing is change. I am not Tony Ferguson.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stand with him. I'm gonna give him everything what I have in my MMA skill, like punching, kicking, pressure, wrestling, take him down, give him ground and pound. You have to be ready for everything.
What do you think is the biggest difference in you and every other fighter that's brought you to the top? I consider you the pound-for-pound greatest fighter in the world. I don't care what the rankings say with John Jones or whoever. What do you think the biggest factor is in that's made you so different and lose so less of rounds and win so many fights so dominantly?
Honestly, it's like I think mental game is like. If I watch, I'm not the best grappler, I'm not the best wrestler, I'm not best striker, but when everything become like together, and this is make me success. I think everything together and plus mental.
Right.
This is my opinion. I think, and I think conditioning. Yeah, I make tired all of them. Like when I fight with all my opponents, like first round, I feel okay, they have power. But second round, I feel I have 2-3 times more power than them. When I fight, when I feel the speed, when I feel power, when I feel defend, like reaction, everything. Like second, third round, I feel like I am much better than these fighters, and I think like conditioning too.
Yeah. And I know my happiness from winning fights, and it's always different kind of happiness depending on the circumstance. A lot's happened with you, and there's been a lot of things with different opponents and all that kind of stuff. If you win this fight against Justin Gaethje, what happiness are you going to feel? Like, where is that going to come from inside the octagon when you're standing there and the belt's being put on you? What is going to make you the most happy from this fight if you get this win?
I just want to win. This is like another fight for me, but this is very important fight too. I feel this because like everything what I built last all these years, I can't lose next Saturday. That's why I'm very focused on this. And after this fight, I don't know. Like I think UFC have to make me like give me good motivation Give me good something special. Like Dana said to me, after this fight, we have something special for you. Okay, I say okay. I don't wanna rush. Just wait. I'm gonna finish this fight, inshallah, and we'll see what's gonna happen. Tell me this after fight. They say okay.
Yeah, not looking past this fight, but is there a set number of fights that you have in your mind, or are you open to whatever as long as it's worth it and motivational for you?
Whatever, just make me interesting, whatever. I think doesn't matter. I think I need something like fire, and we'll see.
With cleaning out the division, if you beat Justin Gaethje, would something like a GSP fight or maybe a mixed rules boxing fight with, say, Floyd or someone like that, would those two kind of things be interesting to you?
Yes, of course. This is two fights what make me give me good motivation. Honestly, I don't know about George. He wanna come back or no? But I think they waiting for this fight too. I think George gonna watch this fight, and for him is very interesting situation. And maybe after my dominant victory, after this fight, maybe this one gonna give him a good motivation to come back. We'll see. Everything can change Saturday night, and that's why I can't wait.
And I know there's been talk about you and Conor on Ultimate Fighter, and you shot that down according to Ali, and you don't like Conor, obviously, but he has a tough fight coming up that I was surprised he actually took, and he's taking it against Poirier. If he beats Poirier, would you consider fighting him? Would you consider giving him another shot, or are you totally against giving him another shot at all?
If you beat him in 155, it makes sense. But if they fight 170, how you can fight in 170? In next fight, you can fight in 155. And it's they want to make everything easy. If you want to take easy way, you never deserve next title shot. And remember before I fight with him, I told him I'm gonna make you humble and I'm gonna put you on line.
Yeah.
You remember this?
Yes, I do.
Now, after 2 years, people understand my word, and I'm gonna put him on the line, and I'm gonna make decision.
Yeah.
And if you fight 170, bye.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously this is your division. Obviously, I was going to have Islam on the podcast. I'd still like to have him on the podcast to talk about everything. I know how good he is and how much of a superstar he's going to become. How has it been for him losing this opportunity on this card? I know he trained hard. He's been training with you. Was it tough on him to be able to have to lose this fight and not be on this card with you?
This is very tough for him,
Yeah.
It's because we trained last 3 months. He prepared very good for this fight. And we train together, and I see everything what he did. It's he a little bit upset with this.
Yeah.
And he asked UFC, please give me someone because I'm ready to go. And they're gonna announce about him next couple days. They say they have something big for him.
Good.
We'll see. And today morning, Umar pulled out too. Right now he in hospital in Dubai. He feels so bad, Yeah, he have some infection, staph infection, and right now he in hospital.
So Umar's not going to fight on 254 either?
Yeah.
Wow.
Umar not gonna fight too. Last 3 days he was very sick. Last 3 days he stay in room.
Oh my God.
In Dubai, and today morning. We think maybe he become better. We wait, and today morning he feels so bad, and right now he in hospital.
Oh, it's
in
so
Dubai.
sad. Yeah, I just had a podcast with him. He was looking forward to his fight. That's really sad. Stay in your room. Don't leave your room. Don't take any chances between now and next weekend, man. I want to see this fight. And then going back to Islam really fast, is Islam going to be the next big superstar you think from your group?
Yes, I think so. Just he need one more, maybe two more fights. My opinion, he deserves UFC main event. He have to fight maybe 1-2 main event, and with top high level guys, and he can become big star. Because I believe his skills. I believe he have championship heart, And right now he young, and next year, I think he can be like end of the next year. He can come top 5 in lightweight division. I really believe this.
Absolutely. What is your advice to upcoming fighters who are trying to be like you and to be one of the best in the world? What is the best advice you can give to them as they're coming up to stay focused and stay on the right track and not get sideways and do all the things that these guys are doing with so much talent and then wasting their career?
Nothing works like hard work.
Yeah.
Only hard work. Nobody can become champion with easy work. You have to have good patience, stay focused, and do your thing. And never give up, And it's like a lot of things have to become together. This is like when I watch my career. I beginning my professional career 2008 is summer, and right now is 2020. It's like more than 12 years I am in professional career. It's like crazy how many injury I have, how many surgery I have,
Right.
how many stuff like I have like crazy stuff in my back, but I never give up.
Yeah.
I just keep going, stay relaxed, work with my mental always, and stay focused, hard work. Only one way. Other way is no working.
And your passion's been fighting for so long, and it still is, and you're still looking at a couple more fights. Obviously, you're at toward the end of your career. What is it that you want to do? What is going to be your passion when fighting is over? I know you have business with Gorilla and FitRow and all this, but what is it that you really want to do when your fighting is over?
Honestly, I don't know. Like I have a lot of business stuff, good business, like some project, like couple, very good. And I don't know, man. So, Mike, I feel I really want to compete with best fighters in the world. I feel this, and that's why I'm here. It's like I don't think I'm here for money or for something like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for sure for legacy. I really want to fight with the best guys in the world. That's why. No, this is what I love. Competition.
Absolutely.
I love competition. All my life, I'm doing this stuff, and I really want to compete with best fighters in the world. I don't know when my fight gonna finish, but right now I'm focused on my career.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And then a lot of guys wanted to know. A lot of the followers on the podcast wanted to know why Abubakar, his nickname is Manap. Is there a story behind that, or is there any kind of story, or is it just a nickname, or?
No, it was his first name. When he born, it was his first name. Then after he changed his name, sometime in Dagestan when you was kid, if you're sick, they sometimes they change name. I think something like this. I remember when he was young, he was Manap, like Abdul Manap, but after when he grew up, little bit big, his parents changed his name.
Yeah.
Somebody call him Manap, somebody call him Abubakar. It's like passport, he have Abubakar.
That's crazy. So last thing, October 24th, UFC 254. Your exact prediction, what's going to happen between you and Gaethje?
Nobody can say what's gonna happen tomorrow, after tomorrow. Nobody knows. But my plan is, I want to finish this guy. I want to finish him, make him tired, and I want to show how I improve from my last fight. And every fight I show this, how I improve my skills. But this fight, nothing changed. I just want to finish him. This is my plan.
Awesome. Khabib, it's been a pleasure to have you back on the show. I know you've been so busy and you're traveling around and all so much stuff happening to you at the same time. Thank you for taking the time out and scheduling this. And I really appreciate talking to you. I miss talking to you, and I love watching your camp, and I can't wait to watch your fight.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. And I just want to say to you too, good luck with your gym, okay, Thailand. Say hello to all your team, family, and see you soon, brother.
All right, brother. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
All right, there you go. Khabib, our most requested guest for the podcast. And we delivered. That's what we do. We deliver what you want. And we have been doing that. We've done like 65 podcasts with interviews in the last like 5-6 months, something like that. So we got a lot more lined up, but this was the one I was looking forward to the most. Haven't talked to Khabib in a while, just through Javier and videos and watching his training camp. And he's a tough guy, man. He's a huge inspiration to me, even though he came kind of after my career. But to see from the day he walked into AKA for the first time to where he's at now is just, it's crazy. You know, I saw a lot of guys walk into AKA, and a lot of those guys turned into champions. I was there when DC walked in, when Kane walked in, and, you know, Luke when he came, Fitch, Koscheck. Yeah, I was there when all those guys came in and then became stars and superstars and champions. And it's been incredible watching Khabib and how big he's been able to become. And it's super, like I said, super inspiring, super motivating. Hope you took a lot from this podcast, and it answered a lot of your questions. It motivated you. Gave you some insight to his camp, his training, his mindset, his preparation. And we thank you for the support. Please leave a comment on this podcast. Let us know what you think. Let us know who else you want to see on the podcast, your prediction, just anything. Any support we appreciate. We try to answer everyone that we can. If you're on the audio platforms, subscribe, leave us a review, whatever you do there. We appreciate it all. And don't forget to ring that bell on YouTube, that little notification bell. We appreciate that. And subscribe and stay following us. We're going to bring you some good podcasts coming up. So we'll see you next time.
Real quick, with Mike Swick.